Welcome into ESPN Headlines. I'm Cassidy Hubbard alongside Doug Glanville, and here's a headline for you. With teams due to set opening day roster Sunday, it's being reported that A-Rod will make more than all of the Houston Astros this season. The Astros have shrunk their payroll to about $25 million, while A-Rod, $29 million, tops the major leagues for the 13th consecutive season. How remarkable is it that one player is making more than an entire team?
I mean, this is the times. I mean, some of these contracts that historically were signed, now they're kind of seeing the end and the backloaded nature of them. They're passing entire organizations. So, I mean, Houston is certainly going through a project here of going bare bones, starting from scratch. So certainly they're going to be at that low end. But to have one player surpass your whole team is pretty remarkable.
Especially since he's not going to play the first half of the season pretty much, and who knows even if all of the season. But you talk about the Astros going bare bones. Can you talk a little bit more about why their payroll is so small?
Well, you know, this is the work of the general manager, Jeff Luhnow, who came over from the Cardinals organization, and he's trying to rebuild, true rebuilding. He's committed no long-term contracts. It's sort of been a, hey, best player wins the deal in spring training. He just goes out and play. So I think he's trying to really establish who wants it and then build from there. A new manager, new staff. So this is a true rebuilding project. But he's encouraged by the fact that he got the Cardinals to where they were in 2011 World Championship. The Oakland A's were out actually less of a payroll, their starting nine, than Derek Jeter at one point last year, and they made the postseason. So there are some encouraging signs that money is not everything right now.
Well, yeah, you talk about money, not everything, but you also say these are the times. Does MLB consider payroll disparities a serious issue, or no?
Well, you know, they've done a lot with this competitive balance, these taxes, and there's continuing efforts. Certainly there are some teams now that are competing. You look at last year where the A's came in, the Orioles, Tampa Bay Rays. So a lot of teams are starting to be able to figure out how to be very efficient with the money that they're spending. So clearly you don't have to have a huge payroll to compete. Now the question is, are you going to win it all? Well, that may be another story, but Houston's certainly starting from zero.
Yeah, and health is also a big issue if you can compete. And we see with the Yankees, they have the biggest payroll, and 3 of the top 6 people on the baseball's earning list are on the disabled list, which include A-Rod and teammate Mark Teixeira.
Yeah.
Very interesting. For Doug Glanville, I'm Cassidy Hubbard with your ESPN News Headline.